Yo, what is up, everybody? We are back at it again with our Extreme Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. Hopefully everybody's doing alright today. Today is our season finale for this series. I know it's come by so fast with all the editing and everything. I feel like it's going really well. Hopefully y'all are liking this edited series so far. It is my first one. So, with that being said, it is time to evolve Iris as well. What a way to kick off the episode. And as you would know, Ponyta evolves into the Dragon-type Raichu. Now, if you remember what Ponyta was beforehand, it was a Pikachu. So the fact that our final evolution is a Raichu is just kind of funny. You know, it's just a nice coincidence. But look at that attack stat. The special and attack kind of flipped there. Beefy Mon. We're very happy with that. But from there, you know, it's just time to take on our next gym leader, which of course is Sabrina. Honestly, I was expecting a little bit more of a challenge, but again, with the team as broken as ours, we really don't have much to worry about. It's like, hey, we're just gonna set up to set up. I mean, your first mon's a Rattata. What do you want us to do? You know, go for Sing, they miss. Who would have guessed? You know, RNG being blessed as we are, as RNG blessed as we are. Ugh, I can't talk today. But one-shotting that with a Thunderbolt, and then we see this awesome Alakazam, which is one of my favorite mons in Gen 1. I was so mad that I could not find one at all. We haven't been able to find any of what I would consider like my favorite team for Pokemon. So with that, we paralyzed it, set up greatly with Sword Stance, maxing out our attack stat. So hopefully we can one-shot this. He went for Harden a few times, so somehow in this, you know, Alakazam is extremely bulky, plus the 2 Hardens, I guess, survive a max attack Thunderbolt. But another Thunderbolt later, easily takes it out. She sends out a Squirtle. Obviously, being max attack, as long as it's not a normal type, we're fine. So, easily one-shotting this bad boy as well. And moving on to her last Pokemon, which, who would have guessed, is not a normal type. Actually, I don't remember what Eevee is, but I'm pretty sure Vaporeon should share the same typing as Eevee, or at least one of the same typings. Hits us with a super effective Swift, which is not able to even bring us to half, and we finish her off, easily getting our next gym badge. And she gives us a decent TM, you know, being Swift, if I remember correctly, yes. And we don't teach that to anybody. But I figured we should get some legendary encounters, and what better to find than a Moltres. Personally, my least favorite of the legendary trio, but I know a lot of people like it. I couldn't think of a good name for this, so I decided to name it Ornstein, after the Dragon Slayer from Dark Souls. And since nobody asked for it either, you know, I had to come up with a nickname on the spot. I do that, by the way. If you guys want to be named after any of the Pokemon in the series that I catch, I will rename them after you. Just comment down below what all your favorite Pokemon are, and I'll screenshot them and save them for later. If y'all missed that, by the way, we just gave him our Helix Fossil. Our Helix Fossil turned into an Omastar. Lord Helix was Lord Helix. I mean, if that's not being blessed with RNG for this series, I don't know what is. And, you know, it's just funny to see that Lord Helix fits in perfectly right there. I mean, coincidence? I think not. Illuminati confirmed for Pokemon. From there, we easily go and get our hidden key and go take on Brock. I just wanted to show off some of my awesome Pokemon knowledge here. You know, Caterpie evolves directly into Butterfree. No, it's not. These questions irritate me. I wish these could be randomized as well. I wish there was a randomizer for the questions, just to make it a bit more silly and more fun. But unfortunately, these remain the same. I don't even know how you would go about like randomizing that. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comments. I would love to see how people would be able to do that. From this one, I get a little button trigger happy and accidentally do it again. I didn't know, apparently, that if you do it twice in a row and you get it wrong, you still have to fight the trainer. I thought that was really cool. That's why I kept that in. Because I've never done that before, but I guess most people don't button mash as fast as I do, so they don't really have to worry about, you know, having to do the question twice. From there, you know, we get the easiest question. Is Tombstoner a move? No, it's not. So from there, we get to fight our 7th gym leader. And I'm not gonna lie, Blaine was a little scary with Lickitung, because I remember we almost lost a couple mons to Lickitung earlier in the series. But I don't know what was getting into Felix today, man, but he was ready. He was just like, I ain't playing no games with anything today. And it, you know, him easily hitting level 44, but still doesn't even have 100 HP, man. That HP stat just kills us, dude. Almost halfway to level 100 and not even well, almost halfway to level 100 and it doesn't even have 100 HP. It's just very depressing to see. But Felix is doing work on this man. We decided to swap out from Felix to Glass again. Or not Glass, sorry, Iris, to give Iris a little bit of a chance to show off for the crowd. You know, we haven't gotten to see what our newly evolved Iris is capable of. But as y'all can see, even though our special stat is trash, it is still putting in work. I mean, 2 flamethrowers, and I think our special stat has been halved. Like, nah, we got nothing to worry about. Unfortunately, Blaine's ace was a Venonat, and the slash crit almost one-shotted it, and then we get another crit, which did not matter. So that super potion was useless, man. He was just delaying the inevitable. But with that being said, easy 7th gym badge. He gives us Whirlwind, and we were just like, bro, are you freaking serious? Well, I guess that's more money for us. We'll go sell it. And now it's time for the 8th gym. I'm loving all these cuts, honestly. And somehow the 8th gym, he has a Master Ball. So we got the Silphco Master Ball that he stole. That's awesome. I always love finding stuff like that. That would make sense in the story. It would only make more sense if, you know, he has a Mewtwo now. Since we haven't been able to see any Mewtwo's except for the ones that Team Rocket has, which I find awesome, by the way, that Team Rocket has Mewtwo. And no, I haven't seen another trainer or anything like that with Mewtwo. Just Team Rocket. So, really cool. But hopefully he has a really good team too. So, I'm looking forward to seeing what he has for us. Unfortunately, these gym trainers as well, I'm trying to leave the gym trainers in because I know some people are like, we want to see more battles, so I'm trying to leave in more battles, but at the same time, if they're boring battles, I don't want to leave them in, if that makes sense. So let me know as well if I should leave in gym trainers or should I just do gym leaders for the future series. So, but with that being said, as y'all know, Onyx is a water type, so it gets destroyed by Felix. Nothing to worry about at all. Only one more trainer technically that we have to battle to get over to Giovanni. And they have a level 43 Godin, so nothing to worry about. Easy 2-shotter, moving on. And all that's left is the boss. So, we decided not to heal because we were feeling really confident. I don't know if that's going to be wise, so he sends out a Scyther. I don't think I've fought a Scyther at all this series, so no idea what type it is. Just hoping we can get lucky here. Luckily, they go for a useless agility because, you know, it is what it is. And Felix is extremely slow. And then he goes for a guard spec. And easy 2-shot, you know, nothing to worry about. Didn't even take damage there. Finally hitting 100 HP with Felix, though. That's what we're talking about right there. From there, we wanted to give Kevin some love from this neat arena. You know, try to get Kevin to level 45. You know, we're trying to train while fighting gyms, which may or may not have been the best idea, but you know, is what it is. Kevin easily one-shots with a stab slam, so, and then proceeds to get absolutely bullied by this Poliwhirl because we just miss after miss after miss after miss. I don't know what was Kevin's deal today, man. RNG was doing so well for us, and then, you know, he eventually one-shots it, but not until after 3 misses. We decided to stay in, and unfortunately get poisoned, and then we finally one-shot the Bellsprout as well. And I spoke a little too soon, because as y'all just saw, Giovanni is sending out a Mewtwo as his freaking ace, dude. I don't know if that's irony, or what, but you gotta love that kind of stuff right there. But from there, Unfortunately for us, the Mewtwo being 5 levels above us, Rock Slide just one-shots our glass. It was super effective and critical. Don't know if the crit mattered. Don't even know if it really... if it even mattered. Probably didn't. But that being said, this Mewtwo proceeds to just run through our entire team. Glass was like our special weapon for everything. And this Mewtwo did not care. He was like, you know what? You bullied Blaine, you bullied all the other gym leaders so far. I'm going to bully you. So we try to, you know, save Yggdrasil and try to use items. I shouldn't have used items. I mean, there was no point in delaying the inevitable. You know, I was just doing what every other gym leader did beforehand. And another crit Thunderbolt took us out. Moonwolf is my only option here. Hopefully they can try to make a play. We go for Strength, not very effective. Luckily we have Sleep Spam, so from there we are able to Nightshade and take out the Mewtwo without any problems, finally putting the Tyrant to rest. And I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for Moonwolf, we probably wouldn't have won that gym bash, so give it a round of applause to the Articuno Moonwolf, dude. Oh. Thank God they are so damn fast. But that earns us the 8th gym badge and gives us Rock Slide as well. So from there we can go and heal our Pokemon. And oh wait, I forgot, we went and fought Articuno. Articuno was randomized into Articuno, by the way. So we were not very impressed with that and decided to just kill it instead of having 2 Articunos on the team. Feel like that would have been a little too broken. So from there we heal our Pokemon and then we go fight the rival battle. Sorry, I misspoke. It can be a little hard doing voiceovers sometimes if you're not used to them. But from there, last time we fight, this will be the last time we fight the rival before he becomes the champion. And would you know, he sends out a Troll Magikarp, thinking like, you know, I don't need to take this battle seriously. They're gonna be just a walk in the park. Little does he know, I have a secret weapon called Ornstein, and then his brother Moonwolf. I mean, these two pretty much destroy the rival together. I mean, they're legendary, so I guess it makes sense, but with random stats, they could have been just like awful. So the fact that we get so lucky here with these Pokemon actually being decent. Their movesets might not be the greatest, but it doesn't matter. They have the stats to back it up. So with that being said, we move on from Ornstein, giving him a break, trying to give Iris a bit more love. You know, we want to try and get Iris to level 50, but I don't know what's going on with this Slowbro, but Slowbro is unbelievably tanky. Because not only does it like do no damage from Slash, Flamethrower also does like hardly anything. And with Thunder Punch being super effective, we are way too nervous to stay in. And unfortunately, Kevin was not the right choice, because now we lost another legendary or mythical, whatever Mew is now, I don't know. It's always gonna be legendary in my book. So from there we send out our secret weapon, the Sleep Spam, and Nightshade this thing to death. He sends out his Dragon-type Pikachu. We easily one-shot it with Strength, which is an Ice-type move. Easily one-shotting his Nidorino with another Ice-type. And then his starter, we Sleep Spam him as well, because we are not taking any more chances, and one-shot it. Moonwolf is the one-punch man of this episode. From there, we get to Victory Road, and we encounter a Nidoking, which, you know, Nidoking being super powerful normally, we kind of want it. So luckily, Sleep Spam and 2 Nightshades are easily get it down to red health bar range, so we can throw a Great Ball at it and easily catch it on the first ball. I know we've had multiple Nidoran males throughout this entire series. We've actually had 2, and this is technically the 3rd, so we do name it Fenrir again, since, you know, the 2 baby Fenrirs will never be Nidoking since they can't evolve. But from there, we show off our 8th gym badge, showing that we are the best around, and show off this Nidoking stats, and lo and behold, it is garbage. Who would have guessed? So, from there, we get to Victory Road, all the way over to the Moltres encounter. super excited to see what this thing is, because we have another Master Ball, luckily stealing one from Giovanni. And it's another glass. Oh, the glass cannon returns. We're so happy. So obviously, already having a glass, we have to name this Glass 2. And he is going to avenge his fallen brother in this series. So hopefully Glass 2 can put in just as good a work as Glass 1. But from there, we make it to the Indigo Plateau, and that's pretty much the end of this episode. From there, we put Glass 2 on the team and put in Lord Helix, because, you know, we don't need him. We'd rather have the Dragon-type Nidoking, even though it doesn't have great stats. But with that being said, I love y'all. Stay safe out there. Sorry for the short episodes again, but with all the editing, they're not going to be that long anymore. So love y'all. Stay safe. Peace.